Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to do another book review. It's The Universe Story by Brian Swim and Thomas Berry. Basically it's the history of the universe, starting with the Big Bang and then going basically up until modern times when this book was written, but still pretty much today. And the human age is kind of into, let me check. Basically, chapter 8 is human emergence, so it's been a little after halfway through, but for me it's like, for me, if I'm gonna tell the whole story from the Big Bang until evolution, I would probably, if I were just going to do that, I would probably just go up until chapter 8, but I was actually kind of expecting to kind of just not really like chapters 9 and beyond, but I actually liked those too. I think, I was expecting something a bit different, and there was something very different from that I fully desired, which was basically a linear story, basically telling the story of evolution, starting with the Big Bang until basically the development of humanity in a more mythical, religious sort of way. And it definitely does it in sort of that language, and it tells it in a linear way that I haven't seen anywhere else overall. And it also talks about human history, sort of development of culture and scientific discoveries. And then I think the message at the end about sort of protecting the earth and caring for the environment, I think the overall message is great. But I'm also, I think a couple of good books to read alongside it are Thank God for Evolution by Reverend Michael Dowd and The Magic of Reality by Richard Dawkins. And this kind of book, I would say, it kind of goes with it. I think Thank God for Evolution is kind of about how science and religion together can really be the wonder of how it can be. The Magic of Reality is how sort of all that first comments on sort of the different mythologies that people had to answer certain questions, and then Dawkins gives the scientific answer and talks about the beauty of that. This is another book that talks about the beauty of what science has discovered, and in some ways it talks about, sort of tells the scientific, what I guess could be the scientific answer to what used to be answered with different creation myths. And it tells that story as this big, long, sort of origin of life story. It's a wonderful book, and I'd like to thank YouTube blogger Anya Orga for recommending it. So thank you, and everyone, thank you for watching. Shalom.